Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Forge. I'm DML and I have something incredibly exciting that I want to reveal to you today. So, just move myself a little bit better into the camera. Some of you may be aware that I approached a certain individual by the name of Victor Lin, or Vic Lin. He is the owner of Work Tough Gear. Works with a lot of really good designers around the place, and I thought that I wanted to get in on that as well. Work Tough Gear, I believe, is the up-and-coming sort of manufacturing house for blades in the region, and I want to be sort of dipping my toes into that sort of more mass-produced, sort of still semi-custom market. So I'm stepping away a little bit from the handmade Nepalese sort of kukri and stuff like that for a little while I get my tooling and skills up so that I can start manufacturing more of my own stuff. But we're not talking about that, we're talking about Work Tough Gear. So I have this package that's arrived to me today, and as soon as I saw that Dayglow orange Velcro patch, I lost my shit. I thought it best day ever. So it's going to be a kind of like a grand reveal as well. So I've been working with Vic on this project for I don't know how long now. It feels like forever. And I finally received the prototype. So if you don't know anything about Work Tough Gear, they do everything in a very professional manner. You can see here the way that this has all been packaged. It's a blade carry case. It does come with a scabbard though, so let's get stuck in and just reveal what is in the bag. Alright, so first of all we have looks to be a cleaning cloth, polishing cloth for the blade. This is fur lined, this bag, which is really, really nice, and then we have the blade itself. Comes with a sort of like a baldric strap carry, and then in the loops, put that to the side, we have this. Okay, now this is what I have called HollowKing. It's my design and it's the calibration through Work Tough Gear. And I'm almost lost for words already. I'm loving the professional touch and the sort of how clean everything is, how exact. Ooh, yeah, there we go. All right, I'll tuck that plastic away there. Here we go. So this is HollowKing. It's an amalgamation of several different sort of style blades that I've put together into one, and it's very much sort of my style of blade. It's a large blade. You can see a mixture of let's say Khukuri, Bowie, and Bolo, which are my three favorites, all put together in one. Ooh, those handle ergos are amazing for different grips as well. So you'll see this hump at the back of the handle there. That is actually on purpose, because if you do a pinch grip and you're sort of cutting, similar to like what you do with a machete, that little bulge there rolls through the palm of your hand as a pivot. So that actually works really, really well. I like that. The other thing it functions as a palm swell when you choke up. So you can see here, my palm lines up perfectly with that as I wrap around into my choked up grip, utilizing the choil. Thumb on the back. Oh, wow, that is razor sharp too. I've seen a lot of unboxing of Work Tough Gear's blades, and everyone goes on about how sharp out of the box they are. They're not lying. That is really, really, really sharp. I like that. We've got Work Tough Gear's logo on this side, and then we've got my runes and double spiral logo on the other side, with HollowKing written next to it. SK85 steel as well, and I'm just blown away by this actually. This is incredible. The distal tapering is perfect. That looks about 5 or 6 mil chamfered, and then that's your 90-degree sort of spine for your tinder and stuff like that. You could even hammer on that if you really needed to. Not designed for it, but you could. And then it tapers right down to about 1 millimeter at the tip. But it's still relatively reinforced sort of tip on that. So that's awesome as well. And let's see how it goes in and out of the scabbard. The only rattle I'm getting is from here and here if I try to do it without the rattle. It's in there, like it's not coming out, and then you push, it slides straight out. That snap and that draw. That is outstanding. Beautiful Kydex work. Drainage hole in the bottom as well. That's really nice. Ambidextrous. So all of this hardware can be unbolted, flipped over to the other side and bolted back on for left-hand carry, which is good because I'm left-handed, so that works out well for me. That is just outstanding. What I'll do is I will get my tape measure and my scales, and we'll do some quick specs on this bad boy. I'll be right back.
Holy crap.
Okay. And we're back. I've just got some paper, scales, and measuring tape. So we'll go total weight first. Total weight first is 961 grams, so it's under the 1 kilo, which is my max carry weight. And then the blade itself is, what's that? 739 grams, which my normal carry weight for the blade is usually about 700, but considering the overall package is still under a kilogram, that's totally fine by me. Let's go through some specs real quick. So we've got a 10 3/4 inch long blade down to the guard. The spine is 5 millimeters thick, and it tapers down to 1 millimeter thick at the tip. Very fine tip, which is outstanding. Handle is 135 mil or 5.5 inches long, and it's really beautifully contoured as well. So you'll notice that it's a straight blade with a curved handle. When you hold it in a regular sort of loose, pinchy grip, it gives you a forward cant to the blade to help you chop. That's what that's about. So there's the weights and basic dimensions of HollowKing. Oh, I can't wait to get out and destroy some stuff with this. Oh, sharpness test out of the box. Can't forget that, can we? All right, here we go, bit of paper. So I was saying that this is very sharp out of the box, and all the Work Tough Gear blades are. So I'll just demonstrate that for you real quick. All right, waveform, slice, like sharp, sharp, sharp. Really, really sharp. And the tip will penetrate easily as well. All right, so it'll do your penetration stuff too, which is outstanding. Can't wait to get this out. Cannot wait. So anyway, big reveal. Happy day. Very, very happy day today. HollowKing. Now, it's going to be quite a while, I think, before these actually become available for everyone to buy. But in the meanwhile, I'm going to be beating the crap out of this on camera for everyone. So I can show how it chops, how it splits, food preparation. I'm not going to do any game processing on camera. I haven't done that yet, and I don't plan to. But I can guarantee you that belly there is going to do just fine, especially choked up like that with a lanyard and stuff. It's going to do just fine doing the skinning stuff. So Yeah, can't wait to show you all HollowKing. It's going to be incredible. Point of balance. I suppose I should show point of balance as well. So point of balance is just forward of the choil. So when you're choked up, doing your fine carving and that, it's perfectly balanced. What I might do in the future, as far as changes to the production model, is I might skeletonize the handle a little more and get that point of balance a bit further forward for the choppy stuff. Only about an inch, maybe two most, but we'll see what we can do there. And I might chamfer the drilled hole for the lanyard hole as well. I might get that chamfered if Vic can do it, just so there's no sharp edges on there for when you put your paracord through there. But that's my initial thoughts and measurements on the HollowKing. It's not a Bowie, it's not a Khukuri, it's not a Bolo rather. It's kind of an amalgamation of the three. It's its own beast, and it's not a one tool option either, but it's about as close as I think I'm going to be able to get to one. As for what you'd probably carry in conjunction with this, I don't know. Maybe a folding saw, maybe a multi-tool, because it'll chop heavy stuff, like as a camp knife, as a fighter. Like it's quick enough, even though it's heavy, because the point of balance is here or further forward. Your flick cuts and all that sort of stuff, like your Bowie sort of fighting things, it'll be able to do. And your sort of hard, choppy, slicey sort of carly stuff, it'll be able to do that too, because it's kind of in between. But we'll be testing more of that as time goes on. I've ranted on long enough. I'm going to go have a play with this. I'm super excited. I can barely think straight. So thank you very much for your continued interest in SunDog Forge. I can't wait to show you this a little better. All right? Till next time, guys.